everyone, to Chestnut Hill, home of the Boston College Eagles, where fans are filing into Alumni Stadium. They'll look between the field hockey lines, perhaps underneath the Musco lighting that's been imported in, and hope that there will be a party in the moons. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game, as we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Cincinnati Bearcats, taking on a team from the ACC, the Boston College Eagles. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis. David. Boston College lined up, ready to kick off and get things going. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So the Cincinnati Bearcats offense will get first crack at it today. And David, they've got a guy in the backfield that certainly is capable of carrying more than his share of the weight in this offensive attack.
Yeah, he's a piece, but I would argue this, Reese. Like, you need to get the ground game going. For this offense to be successful, they need a physical tone setter, and he can be that, sometimes up, sometimes down. They need that consistently, Jesse.
They need him to show up when it matters the most, and there's going to be times in this game, like we've seen throughout his career, when the defense wants to take away wide receivers or players on the perimeter, and that's when this guy has to show up and shine. He's got vision, he's got cutting ability, he's got speed, but that's got to be on display in this game.
Oh, they're after him. Stands in and takes the hit. And he makes the catch inside the 20. That is exactly what you want to do with a football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line.
And that's good enough for a first down.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. And the Bearcats trying to cash it in on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Second and goal for the offense. Trying to run it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bearcats.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Boston College Eagles offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. They're led by a sensational signal caller, and Jesse, one thing every elite quarterback knows is where to find the weak spot in the secondary, and there might be a few of them there.
Yeah, there's no mystery where this quarterback is going to be throwing the football and who he's going to be trying to pick on. They knew coming into this game this was going to be the matchup they want to take advantage of. Now, David, the defense and their coordinator are going to have to find creative ways to help out this cornerback and use safety coverage over the top, some zone, to try and get him as many doubles as they can. But you can't double cover all game long. This guy's going to be on an island from time to time, and you know that's when the quarterback's going to go after.
I was about to say, dude, I'm not giving you that opportunity. I'm not putting him on an island. I'm going to use zone coverages. I'm going to try to hide him as much as I can. You see this all the time. You know you're in a deficiency. How do you mask it? How do you hide it? If he goes one-on-one on an island, that's a bad job calling defense.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? That's the end of the quarter, and Cincinnati is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to fire. He'll get rid of it. Got his man downfield. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. They're going to run it. They make the stop after a pickup of 3. Ball's at the 18. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. The give to the back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. On 1st and goal, they have a chance to answer with a score of their own. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. Wants to go up top. Wide out trying to get it in. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Powers forward. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Eagles.
This has been a back-and-forth battle with a lot of football left to go. Really nice job executing on that rushing touchdown. If they get this extra point, this thing is all tied up.
Extra point here will tie the game.
For the extra point.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
Set to kick off.
Here's the return from inside his 10. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Jones to throw. Makes the grab on the left. Still on his feet at the 45. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
Good enough for a first down.
Looking downfield on first down. Finds his man. It's Jones. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
Was made at the 37-yard line. And that's a first down for the offense.
Wants to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Give to the back.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Makes the grab. It's Stoneburner. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And the Bearcats will come to the line to convert on 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
Grab behind the line. It's Jones. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. They were easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time.
No, pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive. You got to get touchdowns, man. You've seen the emphasis. Defenses are willing to give up yards now to make you kick field goals. I like this offense being aggressive. Forget the 3s. We need 6s.
Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. And the pass is incomplete and jarred loose by the hit. The Bearcats lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. The Bearcats will try to move the sticks on 4th down. Going for the marker on the ground. Breaks the tackle. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
Timeout, Cincinnati.
Jones wants to throw it. Rushes on him. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Back-to-back incompletions, now facing 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down, 4th down coming up. So now on comes the field goal unit. And it's no good. He missed it. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game.
And that's frustrating. I mean, you put a drive together, you're in scoring zone. Like, this is a green zone. You should be making all of these kicks, these short field goals, the chip shots. Kickers have to come through. They got to do their job.
Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, you've been taking in some scene there today in Chestnut Hill. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been, well, a good competitive game so far. They don't call me the most creative man in broadcasting for nothing, you know. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Alumni Stadium.
The Bearcats will kick it off to start the second half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Paul? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
They kick it away on 4th down. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Jones to throw. He's got it. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. And the Bearcats in the hurry-up.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Quickly out to the tight end.
Well, it's a nice job, too, the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
He leaves it with the back. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Looking to throw on 1st down. Going deep. Hits him in stride of the 10. Touchdown, Boston College. And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we are ready to put toe to leather. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. The run from the shotgun. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
You got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Don't tell that to this defense, though. They've played with great effort. They've gotten hats to the football, and they have been able to shut him down.
Off the play fake on first down. Makes the catch. It's Stoneburner. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The Bearcats moving quickly to the line. Caught in the backfield. It's Stoneburner. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Jones wants to throw it. He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the first down. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on fourth down. On the option. Now the pitch. He's not going to get there. A big stop for this defense on fourth down. The offense likely to lean on the run to milk this clock. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. There he goes. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Golden Eagles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He's going to lose a yard on that one. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, 3rd and long coming. He's looking downfield to throw. Takes a hit as he fires.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you've got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the game. Good decision by the head coach here in the 4th quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Jones to throw. Right on the money.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down?
First down for the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
And that's good enough for a first down.
wants to go up top on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Morton. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down.
Good enough for a first down.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got his man on the right. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Fires toward the end zone. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team coming to fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success,